a poem titled The Acequia de Francisco Martinez de Taos. Hija, tráeme agua. And obediently I would fetch a glass of water in my Grandpa Francisco's favorite yellow cup. Stood in front, watched as he quenched his broken body. I bowed my head. La bendición, por el respeto que yo tengo por el agua. El respeto por mi Grandpa Francisco Martinez. Born in 1776, when the native people built the líneas donde las aguas van a correr, my grandfather is deeply rooted. Born in Rio Chiquito, hermano de Fernando, Dolores y Paula, repartiendo las aguas, dividing their lives. They went their separate ways, working in different parts of town, falling in love. They built families feeding smaller mouths. Mi Grandpa Francisco was the eldest brother. Married a beautiful woman from the Taos village. Ellos son la acequia madre, the main source of life para mi familia, por mi gente. I am just a leaf on this family tree, living off the brazal, los brazos de amor de mi Grandpa Martinez. But when you come from a small town, eventually, you forget where you're from as the people die, build, and remodel history. Urbanization, dividing waters where it's scarce, breaking boundaries, breaking backs. Financial stabilities collapse, crops wilt. Calves curl their tongues around political tumbleweeds. There is no substance after the drought. After city dwellers and corporations cut into our streams, desagüe, draining culture, una sangría slicing our veins. My people are magical, but they die the very same way. Poverty, drug abuse. We're crazy, but don't refuse us a drink, our right to our waters, our genetic calls to the streams. Where the deeds are so old they were spoken orally. Taos water in the 17th century is undocumented. It's prehistoric. It's a spiritual thing. Plum trees, cottonwoods, and red willows. Yo soy una parciante. Using your water to bless the land, blossoming crops in your name. Community-operated waterways. Not an acequia, pero una familia established 200 years ago en el nombre de Dios. Mayadromos only respond to water requests face to face. Technology hides itself to these ancient rituals. We must take care of our grandparents before they dry up and be stored away in the memory of the New Mexican wind. Our ancestors will be lost, our history perdida. Grandfather once said, si los perdemos, la tierra quedaría muerta, sin derechos de agua. As I walked along the acequia, grandfather held my hand. My small fingers slipping from his grasp, I squealed for the fear of falling in the water. I was baptized that day, swimming in the tears of my people, their sweat. Interstitial fluid, the molecules of life kissed my skin. I realized that this beautiful gift could be bought and sold. It could dry. And in the desert, that would be a crime. Without water, you would die. My ancestors would be choking on their tears if they knew that life as we now know it is misunderstood, and we overuse resources, never understanding their values. We will pay for the grief we have caused nature, either in this life or the next. So children, let's rise. Vamos a limpiar las acequias, limpiar su vida de los pecadores. Grandfather, Forgive me for my loss of respect, but this world is changing faster than its gravitational spin. I am afraid of where we are going. But I know where I come from, so I'll step in front, hoping my generation will follow con respeto, porque el agua es el único modo de vivir en este desierto.